Hi guys, how you doing? Video 92, I believe, since I stopped in October last year. I think it was 91. I'm going to go back, but I believe this is video 92. I had a good night's sleep after yesterday. I was walking on the street, very lost, very unsure about how I feel. Sorry, just get my strength on the other hand, and just feeling into what I'm feeling. And this is so weird. Maybe this will happen when I'm at the airport, but I don't feel like I'm leaving in the UK. I've been grateful for every day of my 5 months after the police knocked on the door. I've been grateful every day for my life here, and I said my thanks every morning and every time I could possibly do it. I prayed twice a day, which I just my prayer or talk with the universe and God happens in the morning usually, and in the evening I just close off with a thanks. And I had yesterday, the day when I got my paper and they stated all the reasons why they not letting me stay, and the one that hurt the most was the fact that they said, you know what, it's true, there wasn't, maybe for them there wasn't enough evidence of domestic violence, but considering we had 3 days to get everything together or less, I even considered, like, after a month after the submission, why didn't I just submit my whole journal? Because it didn't cross my mind. We had to think really fast. And my friend said to me, well, maybe because you didn't pay him, he didn't do that great job. But I'm saying, I just trust this person that the universe delivered to me to sort this case out. And who would have even did that under the circumstances for free? So that alone is a miracle. And I was shaky and didn't have dinner that evening properly. I let the dinner burn because I wasn't even all there. And I was shaking while I was sleeping. I had maybe 3 hours sleep or something like this. Yesterday I had a better sleep. I got to mull over everything, and I now have everything clear. Yes, people said to me, find someone and just get married to them. I really am against that. I did consider it for a second, trust me, I did. But you know what? After the domestic violence relationship, my values are very high, and I need to know the person properly before I get into a relationship. And I will not sell myself short for anybody anymore. And I see this time in South Africa as a really good opportunity to strengthen the bond with my family, because if you could only understand what happened in the last 6 months till my last video, there's been progression, and there's been understanding, and there's been movement in my family, universal movements that they each had to go through, which was not done by me. It happened to teach them something. I'm sure it's come for their best, higher good as well. My father looks a bit weak after he's got bitten by the dog. He on his finger is really swollen, and he feels weak, and it takes a long time to heal because he's 77. So he looks a bit weak, and I if I could have one thing that I do not want my ex-partner to win at, it's this part, that I get to see my father if anything does happen, and I get to spend time with him. And that's something my ex-partner did not do with his father, and he did not look after his parents properly. So this is something that I will not let him take away from me with all the things he's been doing. So in this last few months, he's sent emails, he's been checking up on my company and the business, and he's been sending nasty emails, and sometimes the emails are weirdly nice. I never read all of them in Spanish, just the titles are contrary to hate, and then to congratulations, then to hate, and then to congratulations. It's been recorded by the police in the UK. I just hope that I don't have to now open new cases in South Africa to keep on track with all the things he's doing. I just hope it stops here, and that I don't get more and anything more from him. And if it is, then I'll just, how do I record that? Because we've been recording with the police everything that's been coming in. And I really do believe that I'm feeling strong, and I'm going to go home and inspire my family and strengthen the bond between us, and inspire them for standing for what I believe in. So it's what I'm going to do, and I look at it as I'm free. And this is the way I would have rather gone onto a plane. If I was to get onto a plane, I would first get onto a plane to see my family. So this is what I'm doing. And I will be free from the limitations, at least, that has been over me for the 6 months. My money is very low because during that decision I couldn't work, so I used what I had in my account, and I'm threading on a very thin line, but I can still be saved. My second book is 30 days to completion, so I'm going to try to finish this in 30 days, and while I'm packing up and leaving. And I feel more powerful now because I will not let my story die inside me, or die with it, without the world knowing exactly what happened from the time I left home to now, because these laws that have stopped, if you don't want an arranged marriage, how are you supposed to be free? And yet the laws are in place for you to get married to be free. And in that time, you take domestic violence because you are at mercy of someone. And there's no space in this world for a woman to be in her own right, to live where she wants. And my whole story demonstrates that. And I can't let it go. I have to let it out there. And I believe that this ruling will haunt them, these people and their laws, for the rest of their life. When they hear the full story, all these countries. I believe that seriously is powerful, and I'm going to be having very powerful people with me on. I know it. I just know it. For everything that has happened since I released the book, and the way it's showing up in people who have done things to me in the past and have even come and liked it, and the articles that related to some of these happenings, and the people that saw it, I can't tell you. I recorded this in my journal because I was too busy, and I recorded videos now and again, but the things that happened are incredibly powerful, and it's incredible how the universe has given me certain realizations, and even the feeling that I'm not wrong. I was never wrong. Okay, yes, I'm not perfect. There's the things that, of course, I was wrong at. Maybe I should have prepared or I should have foreseen something, but who doesn't do that in their life, right? But the pure core of the story that lies there is I was right. I followed my values, and everyone is playing a game to win. So how can anyone do anything with truth? And I'm sure this is more powerful than anything. And I'm sure one day this video that you see here will come back. Will come back in some way. It's a testament, and it's filed. So that's for me from today, and see you soon, guys. Bye.